The year is 1968. Don Lewis and colleagues report that the mere activation of fear memory made its trace vulnerable to ECS. This gave Lewis an idea. Active trace theory. Memories are either active, as in short-term memories, or inactive, as in long-term memories. Memories in the active state are more vulnerable to disruption. Quite a concept. But nobody seemed to care.
30 years later, Susan Sarah comes along with her NMDA antagonist. She found that systemically injecting this antagonist within 90 minutes of a task, the rat cannot do the task the next day. In addition, this man, Kareem Nader, went further and directed the protein synthesis inhibitor anisomycin into the basolateral region of the amygdala. This produced a large impairment on long-term memory. Nader called this reconsolidation theory. He said that the very act of retrieval causes the synapses associated with the memory trace to weaken. What about head? It's not nonsense.
As I mentioned earlier, traces are inactive in long-term memory but become active when retrieved. Nader suggests that this retrieval begins a new round of protein synthesis, which saves the trace from utter destruction. The criticism to reconsolidation theory is that protein synthesis inhibitors such as anisomycin are toxic, and could possibly be disrupting neural circuits, not the synthesis of proteins. A huge blow to the theory. However, fear expert Joel Ledoux, and our own Natalie Tronson, have shown that targeting molecules involved in memory consolidation does hold some ground. Ledoux injects U0126 into the lateral nucleus of the amygdala, which inhibits MAPK, a kinase involved in consolidation. U0126 disrupted the Pavlovian fear response in his rats. Dr. Tronson targets PKA with RPCAMs to disrupt consolidation, and what's better, she uses 6-BNZ-CAM to enhance the trace. This is, of course, what memory scientists have been trying to do since the first memory scientist. However, first we have to be ethical, and help out the sick people first. In the movie Eternal Sunshine in the Spotless Mind, Jim Carrey gets his memory of former girlfriend Kate Winslet erased. Theoretically, this procedure is not as fictional as it seems according to the textbook. Research is already being done to eliminate fear responses in people with PTSD and drug addiction. Like I said, we have to help sick people first, but this work gives us hope that one day we can all forget Kate Winslet.